Interview team manager GASGAS.
Nico, what presents did you get for Christmas?
I got a bike, GASGAS bike, SM70.
Very nice.
Yeah, it was difficult to fit under the tree, but we succeeded.
2023 was your first season as team manager. So what kind of surprises did the job bring?
2023 was my first year as a team manager, and for sure the human aspect was the main surprise for me. I'm coming from a technical background, and I used to work as a crew chief, as a data guy, and for sure I've never had to deal with a human aspect. So for sure managing people was the main thing for me. That was the new thing to deal with. On another hand, I was involved with Dorna in the main show. I did a few activation, a few events with Dorna, and then I realized for the first time of my life how people are passionate. I've always been inside the box, and for the first time I start to work outside of the garage, and then I just realized that people were really fan of MotoGP. As a team manager, you also have to take a few decisions, and I remember in Phillip Island when we had to change the schedule because of the weather. Bad weather was coming, and we had to anticipate the change of schedule. So this is the kind of thing that was new for me. I also remember when we had to change the format of the weekend. Some team wanted to release the first practice, and it has to be a full agreement from the whole team. So this is a kind of decision that I never used to take before.
Nico, 2023 was a season of change and transition for the team. Will 2024 be a bit smoother, a bit easier for you and the crew?
Yes, it's true. 2023, we had a lot of changes. We've had this new format, especially. That was something not so easy to manage. As a team manager, also, we had to restructure the team. We had to change the team structure for this new season, and this is a kind of thing that is already ready for this new coming season. So in 2023, we saw a lot of crashes, a lot of injured riders, and we had to react to this position. Unfortunately, one of our riders, Paul Espargaro, got injured in the first race. We had to take decision for the future, and we realized how important it is to have a substitute rider. And Paul will play this role for 2024. So we can consider this will make the whole structure a little bit more ready for this coming season.
Let's talk a bit about the riders. Augusto had a year of learning and also made progression with his competitiveness. What do you expect from him for his second season with the team?
Augusto had a strong season last year for his rookie season. Of course, we all expect him to improve for 2024. In Le Mans, he was close to the podium, so for sure scoring a podium will be one of the targets. You know, I did some statistics about rookie and what can we expect on the year two. So I checked the first year of some riders like Bezecchi, like Di Gianantonio, Raúl Fernández, Marini. So all these riders, basically, in average, they improved by 200% in terms of points. Augusto scored 71 points, and he ended up the season in P17. So if we take the average increase of performance, we can expect him to score around 200 points. That would put him around the sixth position.
Nico, tell me what you think Augusto's strengths as a rider are.
Augusto is a specific rider. He's really calm, and to be honest, is one of the calmest riders that I've ever seen. So he always takes some time to think about what happened on the track and to really explain the technician his feeling on the track. This is something super important for the team to develop the bike and to set up the bike.
For 2024, there's another rookie coming into the team, Pedro Acosta. We know all about him. What do you think is the message for the fans and for followers of MotoGP about this special talent and how you'll perhaps handle him in the season to come?
So Pedro has performed really strong in the last 3 years. He's Moto3 world champion, he's Moto2 world champion. For sure, he's a great talent. My message for the fan would be patient. Everybody still's got in mind 2013 when Marquez arrived and straight away was world champion. But this was 10 years ago and time has changed. The bike is much more complicated. The weekend format is also something different. For me, we cannot expect him to repeat such a performance. We have to be patient. We have to give him the time to improve. The last year's rookies' performance, from what I checked, they've been around top 10 position, and this is already a good target to achieve. So let's give Pedro the time to learn the bike. The bike is complicated now. You have ride-eye device. You have a lot of electronics. The format of the weekend is also something complicated, something difficult to learn. So let's give him some time. And let's hope he's going to be able to perform around the top 10 position.
How do you think people reacted to the GASGAS brand in 2023? And do you think that connection will be strong again this year with Augusto and Pedro?
In 2023, GASGAS was a new brand in the paddock. I've been surprised to realize that people knew this brand. When I talk to people in the paddock and to the fan, they all heard about the GASGAS brand. So this was not something completely new for them. So the fans were quite surprised to see this brand on a road racing. And this was the main surprise for me. For me, 2024 lineup will be even more close to the fan. Both riders will be even younger. And we know that this is the main target of GASGAS, to touch young people. So for me, our lineup 2024 will be even better for the fan.
Last question, Nico. Tell me straight from the heart, first reaction, why MotoGP is the #1 sport in the world?
For me, MotoGP is #1 sport in the world because it just touches people's hearts. When fans have their first experience in the paddock, we've got what we call the wow effect. When people watch a race from the grandstand on inside the paddock, they just say, wow, it's an unbelievable sport. We are looking forward to accelerate the future.